Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here. I'm sending you tons of good energy. Take that, take that, take that. Now, in this video, we are about to talk about how to stop caring what other people think. Ralph Smart talks about how to stop caring, how to stop worrying, how to stop waking up in fear, sleepless nights about what other people think of you, other people's thoughts, other people's opinions. How can we stop letting them affect us? And breathing in that good ass prana, baby, and just breathe in that good ass prana, baby, again. Can we just do that? Shout out to everybody who's been breathing in the good ass prana shirts, ralphsmart.com/clothes. So that's the question that came in. Someone asked me, Ralph, I love your videos. Please talk about how I can stop letting other people decide who I am. Like they think they know what's best for me, Ralph. And it's really affecting my mood. How can I stop caring so much what other people think? Now, a lot of the times, Ralph, it's coming from within. It's actually a family member, and they think they know what I should be doing with my life, but I know what I want to do. But please just talk about this. So that's what I'm going to do. We've got a lot to talk about. After this video, you are no longer going to care what anyone thinks of you. Not even the cat down the road. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me share with you what's helped me along my journey to stop caring what other people think. You see, I can say I don't care what anybody thinks, but I'd be lying. I actually do care what everyone thinks. And so do most people. It's very natural to care what other people think of us. However, we have to start saying, actually, it's not going to affect me anymore. It's not going to affect my mood anymore. So the first, as part of the SMART method, the Ralph Smart method to stop caring what other people think, actually admit you care what people think. I really care what you think of me right now. I really care if you think this turquoise is nice or not, if you like my shirt or not, right? Don't worry, because by the end of this, I'm going to show you why I don't actually care, right? But if you do care initially, just admit it. Just say, actually, yeah, I do care what this person thinks of me. Many times it's because you've placed someone else's happiness. You've placed your happiness in someone else's hands. That's why you care so much. You've placed your peace of mind in someone else's hands. You've placed your joy in someone else's hands. We're looking a bit shaky, baby, right? So start admitting, say, actually, yeah, I do care what people think of me. I do care what my mom thinks of my lifestyle. I do care what my friends think. And the more you can be honest with yourself, say, actually, I do care. Now we go into the triggers, right? The reason why a lot of us care so much what people think is because we are triggered. They hit a nerve. If you don't care what people think, you wouldn't be thinking about it so much afterwards. What? What? Slow motion this side. So they triggered you, and we all can be triggered. And that's why, to stop caring what other people think, you have to know your triggers, and then you have to learn how to make peace with your triggers. So I'll give you a classic example. When I was first sharing on Infinite Waters, I was like a little lamb lost in the woods, and I would be doing my intro, peace. And someone said, Ralph, stop repeating your intro. It's getting so tedious for me to watch. And this really pissed me off. I'm like, no, this intro is amazing to me. But I was letting it get to me because I was triggered. And a lot of the times when we are triggered by what someone says or how they feel towards us, it's because we're not truly confident with what we are doing. As time went on, I started to realize that it was all a test. This person was coming into my life to really test me to see if I would change or I would remain my authentic self. And what happened? Peace. It's still here, baby. Can I get a hello there? Guess what happened to that person? They're like, Ralph, I love your videos. The intro, sorry. I said that. I actually like it now. Oh, you actually like it now. What are we seeing here? How people see you, how people treat you, how people feel about you, what they think about you has nothing whatsoever to do with you. It's got everything to do with how they see the world, their likes and dislikes. People love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. It's got nothing to do with you. So I started to get it. And that's how to stop caring what other people think. Sometimes people are like, Ralph, I love you. Ralph, I don't like you. Ralph, I love you. I just ignore everything. Because the only thing that matters is how I see myself. Slow motion this side. And guess what, deep divers? I've got news for you. Ralph Smart is flipping awesome. And you've got to be talking like that to yourself. You got to be talking like that to yourself. You got to start seeing yourself as the crown jewels. So even if I say, I don't like you, it's not going to affect you. Why? Because you like you. How to stop caring so much what other people think. The reason why you care what other people think is because you invest your time and energy to what this person says. Sometimes it could even be a critic. Have you ever wondered about the phenomena? We spend so much time thinking about negative people, but so little time thinking about our true friends who have always been there for us. It's a program. So, to stop caring what other people think, it's time to reverse that and start investing your time, start investing your energy in your day ones, people who've always been there, your true supporters, your true fans, your true well-wishers. Like, I'm only creating these videos for the grateful deep divers. You know who you are. You're always in the comment section. Ralph, thank you so much for these videos. That's who I do it for. Therefore, I only focus on these people. I only respond to these people in the comment section. If it's not positive, I'm not responding to it. So that's how to stop caring about what other people think, what they think of you. Stop giving them your time. Stop giving these people your attention. Stop giving these people your energy. It's time to take it back. So we've got to relearn to start focusing on people who've always been there for us and stop giving our attention, our time, and our energy to people who do so little for us. Like, I'm not going to start arguing with a critic or a hater or a naysayer. No. I'm going to spend all of that time with a loved one, with someone who's always been supporting me. And that's why, even if people say stuff about me that is not favorable, I don't give it any mind. I don't pay attention. That's why I only receive positive comments. I only receive good energy. I only attract the best kinds of people on planet Earth to me. And that's why life is so great right now, right? So you have a part to play to stop caring about what other people think of you, stop investing. Stop feeding that kind of energy. Start feeding an energy. Start feeding your whole soul and nourishing it by reconnecting with people who support you, who love you, and who accept you 100%. How to stop caring what other people think. It's time, deep divers, to start putting yourself in their shoes. There's something called the generation gap. There's a reason why your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle may not get you, because we're living in a different time. There's even a reason why your friend may not get your lifestyle, because once again, they may not have that level of consciousness, which is awareness. When I was starting to do Infinite Waters, I told people, oh, I'm going to start doing this. And a lot of people were like, it probably won't work. Don't do it, Ralph. Just stay put in your regular 9 to 5. It's guaranteed. It's secure. But I knew what I wanted to do. And that's why you got to know what you want to do enough so that other people's opinions can no longer affect you. Slow motion this side. So I started to know thyself, to stand on my own too. And that's why everything is taking off for me right now in such a magnificent way. To stop caring what other people think, with the generation gap, we have to have compassion. That's how to stop caring and worrying and losing sleep over what people think of you. Have compassion for these people, for goodness sakes. Like, I laugh at people sometimes when they tell me stuff. I have compassion most of all. I'm like, oh, I get it. I put myself in their shoes as a Pisces, an empath. I see where they're coming from. But it doesn't mean I'm going to start living how they want me to live. So have compassion to say, actually, what your mum wants you to do, it could be to go and work in this job or live this kind of life. That's only because that's what she knows. What your dad thinks, that's only because that's what he knows. What your auntie, what your uncle, that's only because that's what they know. That's what they were taught. They can only give you what they know. Now, you may be a beautiful indigo. Shout out to the indigos, the star seeds, crystals. You're on the next level, on the next level, on the next wave. And therefore, some of the stuff you want to do has never ever been done before. And people are going to doubt you. People are going to criticize you. People are going to say, actually, you're making a mistake. And you've got to believe enough in yourself to say, no, it's going to work out for me. And what happened to me along my journey? The universe reveals its secrets to those who dare to follow their hearts. As time passed, now these same people are like, Ralph, oh, I see you got over 1 million subscribers. Cut me a check. It's funny how life changes, isn't it? How to stop caring what other people think. Know where you are heading to. We have to know the direction we are heading to every single second. I always knew what I came here to do on the planet. I had people saying, don't do it like this, Ralph, do it like that. But then I said, it's time to stop listening to everybody else. Who are these people? Everyone has an opinion of what you should be doing. But those opinions become meaningless when you give yourself your own life meaning. It's your life, it's not theirs. They made their mistakes. Like I always say, people who are always telling you what to do with your life, they had their time to make mistakes, to fail. This is your time. So what if you make mistakes, you fall on your ass? You learn, you get up, you grow. So allow yourself to start realizing that actually, this is where I'm heading to. It may not work out at first, but this is what I believe to do in my heart. And that's how to stop caring what other people think. 7-Day Vegan Challenge. Shout out to everybody who's doing the 7-Day Vegan Challenge. And it's time to start eating to live, more plant-based foods, to stop caring what other people think. I never forget when I was becoming a vegan over 13 years ago. I was at some kind of family event and they're like, oh my gosh, Ralph, you're losing weight. Because I had stopped eating meat, stopped eating dairy. And I was pretty muscular, but with a subtle transition, or the quick transition, I was kind of losing weight because I was just embarking on that journey. And people were like, Ralph, you better start eating meat. And some of people around me, even close people, were laughing, saying, Ralph, you're turning into skin and bone. And I was very tempted to start eating meat again because I'm like, maybe they've got a point. But once again, to stop caring about what other people think, you have to know thyself. All of these other people, they aren't to blame. They are just your test. Slow motion this side. So I started to not listen to what they were saying and start actually trusting myself. I started to realize actually there are so many beautiful plant-based sources of protein. Spirulina, chia seeds, complete source of protein. Okay. E3 Live, more protein than steak, than meat, right? So I started to educate myself and realize actually there are tons of vegan sources to get your protein. Okay. So that was that. And I'm still here and they're asking me for advice, right? Looking like 16 right now. Okay. How to stop caring what people think. Not caring what people think is the greatest form of self-love. Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. Not caring what other people think is the greatest form of self-love. If you don't love yourself, what someone thinks of you will be etched in your mind as your reality. When you love yourself, people can say, Ralph, you're ugly. I'm pretty handsome right now. I'm pretty sexy right now. People can say, Ralph, you don't inspire people. I know what I do because I get thousands of messages every single day, right? And the numbers don't lie. So that's just an example, right? If somebody is telling you something about yourself, even criticizing you, how much do you love yourself right now? If you're looking a bit shaky, baby, it's because you don't love yourself enough. Because I love myself, I know what I'm doing, I'm confident in my own skin that other people's words, I'm not allowing them to affect me. Once again, they may affect you at first, but I'm not choosing to allow them to affect me anymore. Why? Because right now it's all about raising the frequency. If you aren't here to help me grow mentally, spiritually, if you aren't here to love me, if you aren't here to accept me, if you aren't here to see me win, if you aren't here to pray for me, if you aren't here to help me become my greatest version, you're a distraction and you better get out of my life. Slow motion this side. Right? So it's all about loving yourself enough. Own your weirdness. Be comfortable in your own skin. To trust yourself enough. How to stop caring what other people think. I always say, lose control. Stop being a control freak. Let people think. I always say this as well. If someone is thinking of you, woof, you're really special. It's an honor. It's a privilege. Woohoo! Because anybody I truly think about, I really care about. I don't have time to start thinking about people who aren't serving me. So take it as a compliment, right? If people are literally waking up and thinking about you, you must be pretty special. Right? First of all, it's none of my business what people think of me. And let people think what they want to think. We don't control what other people think of us. We only control how we see ourselves. So start investing in your perception of yourself. Let people think whatever they want to think. In the end, we'll see who's on top. In the end, we'll see who manifests their true dreams. In the end, we'll see who impacts the most people. That's what happened to me along my journey. I said, okay, just wait. Just give it time. Infinite Waters is going to grow. And now we got a YouTube Gold Award. No words needed. Let people think what they want to think. Just accept yourself. Just love yourself and just focus on people who've always been there for you, who've always been an inspiring force in your life. And that's how to stop caring what people think. And then you'll just say, Phil, so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Beautiful deep divers, we are here just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Ooh! Shout out to everybody. I won one, Ralph, who's been getting the good ass prana shirts. Looking so fly. ralphsmart.com/clothes. Check out the new book on Amazon, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart. Giving a few shirts away. Giving a few books away. Only on Instagram, at Infinite Waters. Deep Divers, you are appreciated. Have a wonderful day. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! What you think of me does not affect me. Because what I think of me is the only thing that matters.